Peace be with you. My name is Sean, Serenity Frog, and I'm an addict. A spiritual principle a day. November 4th. Intimacy is complicated, but worth it. For those of us who use sex as a way to move through the world, it may take some time to figure out the difference between being sexual and being intimate. Living Clean, Chapter 4, Sex. So wait, sex and intimacy are not the same thing? This is news to many of us. What isn't news is the complex and contradictory relationship at play when it comes to our sexual behavior. Our addiction and our capacity for intimacy. For many of us, sex has been a useful tool, a bargaining chip. We've used it as a shield to deflect intimacy rather than experiencing it. Sex can be so intertwined with our use of substances that we may need to learn to have sex without using. Will we be able to perform? Will we enjoy it? How can we fulfill our sexual desire without taking advantage of others or putting others and ourselves at risk for the same? Learning to have sex clean is one thing. Being intimate with others in a non-sexual context is another. True intimacy requires mutual honesty and willingness from all involved parties. Quite literally, bearing our souls instead of bearing our bodies. How on earth do we approach this? It's overwhelming. And who says even we want to have intimacy? Anyway, is that a requirement for staying clean? We approach this jumbled human mess with patience for ourselves, no matter how long we have clean. We approach it with the same resolve and understanding and communicate our desires and our truths. And if possible, we approach it with the understanding that our relationship to sex and intimacy will continue to evolve as we mature in our recovery and grow older. Intimacy is complicated, and I can't possibly figure it out today. Instead, I will focus on getting to know myself and being considerate of others. I'll aim to practice spiritual principles in my sexual affairs, too.